What is going on, Kane Sport, and welcome back to another installment of Inside the Lines. I'm Azubi Charles, and today I'm joined by one of the hottest names in the 2025 class in defensive lineman Floyd Boucard. Since making his way down to South Florida, he's been making a name for himself and putting not only Miami, but the nation on notice. So without further ado, I'm going to bring on Floyd to the show today.
What's good, y'all?
What's going
Man,
on, Floyd? How we doing today, man?
doing great. How about yourself?
I'm doing great, doing great. Let's jump right into it, man. You came down to South Florida. You had a big showing at that Under Armour camp. Just how's everything been since you made the move down here?
Man, my recruitment just been on top since the Under Armour camp. So it's just I'm so grateful for everything that happened to me and all the people that been on my side for all the stuff. And like I just can't ask for more because it's like been a blessing and it's so inspirational to all the kids that look up to me. So I just got to keep going harder. Everything I do and just show out and everything.
So now, with you headed into that Under Armour camp, just what was your mindset going into the things? You end up winning the MVP, the best defensive lineman at that camp. Just what were your thought process in the camp, and then when you won that MVP award?
I didn't even know you could win MVP. I just went out there with underdog mindset because I seen everybody was like they had recruiters or journalists that was talking to them. I wasn't really getting no attention, so I was like, I'm gonna show y'all who y'all. I was under the spotlight, so I was like, I'm gonna show y'all who y'all supposed to talk to, and it was me. So just went out there, being humble, did everything right, and got a lot of reps, and I got MVP, so I'm blessed for that.
So also kind of when that chip in your shoulder and came out on top. Love to hear that. You mentioned a little bit recruiting's kind of been blown up as of late, since that camp. Just talk about the process in general, being a sought after guy. What's your favorite part about it all?
Just to see like that when people really want you, what it can do for you, like fly you out or get you some gear or just show you some love, and that's really what I like about being recruited by all them high level schools and stuff like that. So I'm blessed.
For you, has there been one moment that you kind of realize, like, man, I'm here, this is something I'm always dreamed of, and now it's actually happening?
Yeah, when I think when I started getting them letters, everybody trying to take that picture in the bath when you got all them recruitment letters. So when I really started getting those, I was like, it's really happening. Like I'm trying to get LSU, Clemson, Vanderbilt, Miami, all them letters coming in. So I was like, hey, I can really do something with that. So I just got to stay straight, be great at school, and I'm gonna go somewhere. So that's when I knew it was real.
And then with you, Floyd, you have a really, really unique journey. Originally from Quebec, Montreal, Canada, played your high school ball in Alabama, and now in South Florida. For the people who don't really know you, kind of just explain that journey and how you ended up at Miami Central.
So basically, I'm gonna take you all the way back. So basically, people kept telling me, you real good at football. You can take it to the next level. I was doubting myself. I was always the humble kid, and I was like, I'm gonna try. So I got a mentor. Shout out to Coach Jean. He's my guy. He the one that helped me from day one. So it was like after COVID, so everything was like starting to reopen. He was like, I got this small school in Alabama that wants you, and like I ain't really had I had one offer. It was from Boston College. I went to that camp this summer, so I was like under the radar. Went over there, couldn't play my sophomore year, so it was a lot of expectation going into my junior year. Did my junior year in one state, and my recruitment was all right. I had a couple offers here and there, but as soon I went on, I had to leave Mobile Christian due to family problems and stuff like that. So I had to leave over there, and I was basically a free agent. I was basically a free agent. I ain't had no school, so I was just chilling at the house back in Canada, just vibing with the family. So, and my mentor, he came through again. He said, "Hey, I got this one school. You trying to go Miami Central?" I said, "Let's do it." Uh, I really was like, I don't know about it until God gonna tell me like he gonna give me the green card. So I talked to God, stay close to him. He was like, yeah, this the move. So I made it. And since everybody knew that I was going over there, they started offering me. But they was still doubting me. I can't lie. But then when they seen what I did at the on the Armour camp, that's when they knew I was a prodigy. Just started offering me right now.
So, and then kind of you mentioned coming from Canada. a lot of people don't see Canada being, a place where, big time football players come out of. But, a lot of guys are making a name for themselves down the States. Miami has two guys from Canada, Akeem Messidor, Isaiah Thomas. Talk about that Canadian style of football, that swag that you guys bring in, what parts of your game, come from the area you're from.
I really think like when you talk about Canadians coming from being a player coming from Canada, people don't really think like black people live over there. They really think it's like white people, polar bears, igloos, and stuff like that. So coming out from Canada, you really got to work hard to show the people that you're not just a simple little Canadian kid that's trying to ball. So me having all them big names in front of me is just inspirational because now they already put me on the map. Now I got to put other people on the map too, show them like Canadians they can be the real deal too. So it's just a blessing to be able to do that and show out my talent for all the Canadians.
That's awesome, man. You're at Miami Central now, man. Rock Block, 95th Street.
Oh,
But
Lord.
that a lot of history from that program. Just how's life been with those guys, down in Miami Central early on with Coach Jube, that staff, and all those ballers.
It's been great. We coming out every day trying to work hard to get better. Since they coming out from a losing season last year, we trying to win it all this year. So it's like people keep doubting us, but we're gonna show them like we're gonna do this again. And we work hard every day, and it's just something we're trying to push ourselves and be great again.
With Coach Juba, I've interviewed him a handful of times, and after games and after talking to him, and man, it makes me want to go put on some pads and play for him and things like that. Just what are those early interactions with Coach Juba been like for you, and kind of just how's he a coach? What is the things he's taught you so far?
He the type of dude. He ain't never gonna talk to you for you to get big headed. He basically like he gonna coach you hard. He gonna coach you, and he gonna want you to quit because he wants straight soldiers and dogs on his team. So if you're not coachable, if you're not responsible, and if you're not organized, you're not gonna be here. So it's like he gonna coach you hard and dog you. But at the end of the day, he knows what's best for you, and he gonna shoot you a little text here and there like you way to be coachable or you did a good job today. But he ain't never gonna hype you up and be like you the best and we need you, blah blah. He don't need you. He can replace you. So if you're not doing what's right, he gonna replace you. But if you're doing what's right, he gonna show you some love here and there. But it's gonna be tough love. I can't lie. But it's really preparing me for college and being a better man in life.
And then, speaking of college, not too long ago, yourself and a few of those Central guys made their way down to Miami. You were on that campus, I think, twice in a 1 week span. Just what was that feeling, being down there in Coral Gables around that coaching staff that's been showing you a lot of love as of late?
It was real cool because I could see all that rock block people that came through them walls, and I could see I can potentially put my talent with them on the same line with Ruben Bain, Armando Blunt, and all them Miami Central boys that's over there. So I really like it. It's like Miami Central backyard school for us, and it's an incredible journey. So I like it.
And then with you, man, Miami, like I said, has been applying that pressure as of late. Just what's that relationship with the staff, and what makes them a program that you really like?
My relationship with the staff is like I like it because they're really taking their time out of their day to text me one by one. There's not one person out of the staff I don't know their name or they didn't reach out. All of them reached out. They sent me letters, and this is showing love. If I need something, they're always gonna pull through. If I need a ride, they're gonna come through. So it's like they're really showing love to me and my family. And my family is really important to me. So if you're showing love to my family, you're gonna show love to me, and I like that.
That's awesome. And that's the perfect transition for that next question I was going to ask. In your recruitment process, what are the biggest things that you look at to make you know, hey, I like this program. I don't see myself, going to the school.
First of all, I gotta see like how loyal you are to the program. I don't want no coach that leaves a program every 2 years. I want somebody that's gonna be there and be there for a long time. And that's like loyalty. That's number one. Then number two, I want to be coached by the best. You gotta know what you're doing. You gotta coach me hard, and you gotta coach me to the way I want to quit. That's how I like to be coached. And then I like a program like they gotta make me like take care of my family. So good NIL here and there. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially this day and age, man. Brand is everything with guys, and going into college, you can make a lot of people happy in your life. A lot of good things with the NIL space. So that's awesome here. With you, man, you talk about coaches. Miami has Jason Taylor, NFL Hall of Famer that played your position. What are your thoughts about potentially being able to learn under him, a guy that's been at the highest level and succeeded at that highest level?
Oh man, it's a blessing because it's like he's never gonna brag about, oh, I got a gold jacket, I got a Hall of Fame jacket. So it's like he's always like ready to coach you. Even if he in a meeting, he gonna be like, yo, let me show you this real quick. And he gonna be sweating. And he's like, yo, the long arm, I created that. But I ain't gonna brag about it, but I created that. So I'm just show you how to do it. And then you can apply it to your game. So even if you don't got an offer from Miami and you just visiting, he gonna give you the little tea and stuff like that. So I really like that.
And then kind of outside of football, man, who's Floyd Boucard? Who are you when you're not, on the field at practice with your guys? What are some things you like to do, man?
I just started fishing with my boys. That's something I like to do. Like it's calm, it's relaxing, and one thing about me, I like competition. So we always compete fishing. Who gonna catch the most fish? So it's like something I like to do outside of football.
Okay, big fishing guy, man. And with you, who's someone that you model your game after? Because when I was watching you, I was kind of trying to figure out, who does this guy remind me of, or what things does that remind me of somebody else? But for you, who do you remind yourself of? Who do you model your game?
I watch a lot of like Joey Bosa, T.J. Watt. What's that dude from the Raiders?
Max Crosby.
Yeah, him right here. Aaron Donald, or what's his name? He played for the Ravens. He was a Canadian.
Recently, or how long ago?
He just got drafted.
For the Ravens. Not too sure.
But I base my game around them, and I'm just trying to be quick off the ball, and aggressive. So that's what I look for in my game.
And then kind of the next thing I want to do, play, fun little game, kind of build the perfect defensive lineman. I'm gonna give you 5 categories. You gotta, name somebody. So we're gonna start off with strength. If you're building a perfect defensive lineman, whose strength you taking?
Aaron Donald, easy.
Aaron Donald. Okay. Recently retired, man. I think he's gonna be a first ballot Hall of Famer. I saw a stat Pro Bowl every single year, which was mind blowing to me as a defensive lineman. But that's a good foundation. Let's go with speed.
Speed, I think. Michael Parsons.
Michael Parsons. Okay,
that's another person I'm really like trying to face my game, like recreate his moves, be moving like that. Michael Parsons.
Okay. What about the size?
The size. Who's tall?
There's a lot of big D linemen out there, man. A lot of choose.
But I don't know their name. Like that Campbell dude from he played for Baltimore. He was like 6'5".
Elias Campbell, that's good. He actually played at the University of Miami too.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. And then last one, the competitiveness. Like, what guys, mentality and dog would you build a perfect defensive line?
J.J. Watt. That's easy. He was a dog. He used to like every practice. He was calling the best out. Be like, I want you. Come block me. You can't block me. Move out my way. J.J. Watt.
Yeah, that Watt family, man, something special. JJ, TJ, to the best defensive lineman of all time. And another thing I want to ask: if you weren't playing football, what was something you'd pursue? What's something that you'd want to do in life?
Hockey.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Talk to me. Did you grow up playing hockey? I know Canada, that's hockey central. Is that something you grew up playing?
Yeah, I grew up playing hockey in the streets, real hockey. So that's something I like to do. Or basketball, just play around, playing like trying to base my game off Shaq, something like that.
Okay, I want to learn a little bit more about the hockey, man. How do you think playing hockey has helped you on the football field, and vice versa?
I think it helped me a little bit, like stamina wise, because you got to be on your feet a lot and just being explosive. Like the hockey training, you got to be like explosive off your hips. So my quick step, I heard they keep saying it's very fast, and I got great hands. So I think it really translated because of hockey.
That's awesome. Who's your hockey team in the NHL? Who you root for?
That's easy. Boston Bruins.
Boston Bruins. Okay. I used to watch Zdeno Chara, that big defensive man they had. So I'm familiar with that, man. That's awesome. And then Kind of to wrap up the show, I like to do something we call quick hit. So I'm gonna ask you 5 questions, 5 rapid responses. So we're gonna run through this real quick. What's your go-to pregame song?
Go-to pregame song: GTA by Meek Mill or Song Approved by Lil Baby.
Okay. What's your favorite meal all time? Something you can eat for the rest of your life?
Probably like some Haitian food, red beans with oxtail, something like that. Sounds like.
I'm a big legume guy, so that's all I eat, man.
Yeah.
So that's the one right there. What are 3 things you can't live without?
My phone, water, and food.
Food. Okay. Mountains or beaches?
Beaches.
Beaches. Okay, yeah, good answer. Down in South Florida now. And the last question: if you could have dinner with one person, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
That's a tough one. Probably Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson. Okay, MJ. You a big MJ fan?
Yeah, my dad grew up a big MJ fan, and I'm just trying to talk to him and see like what's up. What was the life back then? And I like his music a little bit, so I don't know.
Yeah, never go wrong with MJ, man. Well, Floyd, that's all I had for you. Before I go, where can the people find you on social, Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff, TikTok?
So what?
Where can the people find you on socials,
Oh,
Instagram, TikTok, all that
they
stuff?
can find me at certified._2.0, Snapchat, Mr. Too Shiesty, and TikTok. I don't really use TikTok.
All right, well, Floyd, man, I really do appreciate you coming on today. For everybody watching at home, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you liked the video, leave a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. For Floyd Boucard, I'm Zuby Charles. Thank you all for watching. Have a great day.
Appreciate it.